Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to another lecture on the ARD current affairs series that is currently going on for the NABARD Grade A 2025. And as I say in all my introductory part of the video, that these news would help you to answer MCQs in the exam, would also help you to enrich your descriptive answer writing by adding good data points and facts, and also to understand what are the generic ARD that is going on, like agriculture and rural development that is going on in India. These news help you to understand that. And today we have come up with three important news. The first one being that NABARD, it recently celebrated its 44th Foundation Day, and it launched a lot of new initiative. It also published some new books and reports. Everything we are going to look at that. And second news is that Maharashtra has become first state to grant the agriculture equivalent status to animal husbandry activities. Basically, अभी तक ऐसा नहीं था, तो because of that, a lot of leverages which agriculture farmers they get, animal husbandry farmers were not getting, right? And we know that animal husbandry is also like in the nascent phase in India. Like it's has always been there, but like technologically advanced, it's still in that phase. And also, we with the productivity of animal husbandry is still a major concern. So if the farmers will have such equivalent status to agriculture in India, so in India means in the state here specifically, Maharashtra has come up with it. Maybe in future in all over India it will be implemented, but as of now Maharashtra they have made it equivalent so that the animal husbandry farmers can have equal benefits as that of the agriculture farmers. Okay. Next is increasing the income of farmers through digital platforms. So basically government has done new initiatives to increase the farmers income through the digital platform. So like what are these, any schemes that are associated with it, that we are going to look at. Okay, starting off with our first news, NABARD it recently celebrated its 44th Foundation Day. So basically see on 12th of July 1982, this NABARD organization, it was set up. Initially, देखो in RBI only there was a separate, you can say, department or section that used to take care of the agriculture and rural finances. But then there was Srinivasan committee that was set up, and later on they suggested that there should be a separate institution that will be focusing on agriculture, sustainable agriculture and rural development in the country. It will look at the credit facilities that is required for creating infrastructure and development and livelihood opportunities in the rural part, and also then monitoring, evaluating also for the projects. And also it would help to improve the skills or capacity building of the people in the rural part of the country so that they can have better livelihood. Their livelihood status can upgrade. So for that reason, on 12th of July 1982, NABARD was set up. Currently its headquarters are in Mumbai. Okay. So this celebration was done from Chennai. You need to understand that headquarters is in Mumbai, but there are various offices, and like they can celebrate certain Foundation Day from certain place. It's not necessary it has to be in the headquarters. However, a brief celebration would have been done from all the offices that are there of NABARD. But yes, the major one, the prominent one, that was done from Chennai. Okay, and there as it's true to its objectives, NABARD it unveiled a set of new initiatives that would be in sync, in line with what the functions of NABARD are. So what are the major launches that has been done? सबसे पहले लेह sub office has been established so that NABARD can extends its credit and development support even to the remote part of Ladakh. तो 6 sub office बनाया गया है so that the remote part of Ladakh, the farmers that are there, the rural people that are there, they can have all the benefits of NABARD organization and development can happen over there. Next, we have a official WhatsApp channel has also been made, to make aware of the farmers. Like they can join this channel. We know that now in WhatsApp there is a new feature of channel, right? So NABARD has also now made an official channel where all the market advisory related like initiative, or maybe the government market advisories are there. Any updates related to your FPOs, ठीक है, farmer produce organizations, or any product information, like anything that can benefit rural people, farmers, all the updates now will be go through the official WhatsApp channel. It will be shared over there. And we know that in India maybe a lot of people are not on Instagram or maybe Facebook, but now WhatsApp is something which is very basic and common, and almost everybody has it. Even the elderly people who might not even know how to type, but still they are having WhatsApp and they are using it. That is why NABARD has decided to use WhatsApp as that channel. Next, financial inclusion radio jingle. So via radios, because see, in usually people do watch TV and it is now available to most of the part of the country, but still if we talk about the remote areas, it might still not exist, right? Or maybe people are still dependent on radios to listen to the news or maybe any information. So government, and what NABARD is doing, if you look at it, they are using the latest technology also, being like WhatsApp channel, and also the previous relied technologies like radios to increase the awareness. ठीक है, तो रेडियो के थ्रू योर AIR, दिस इज योर रेडियो जॉकी, ठीक है, कम्युनिटी रेडियोस जो भी आपके एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, ठीक है, AIR इज ऑल इंडिया रेडियो बेसिकली, एंड कम्युनिटी रेडियोस के थ्रू अवेयरनेस ड्राइव will be initiated by NABARD on the savings, credit, insurance, like it, on all those things. ठीक है, इसके अलावा there is also one initiative that is launched by NABARD, that is graduated regular income generation program. Its short form is GRIP. Now in examination, you know, sometimes it can also be asked like what is the full form of GRIP, that the initiative that is recently launched by NABARD. So you should know GRIP stands for Graduated Rural Income Generation Program. I'll repeat again, please repeat after me. GRIP stands for Graduated Rural Income Generation Program, and as the name suggests, take care, what is this? It's a rural generation program, income generation program, livelihood program for the ultra poor household, to make them, देखो, what is mean of capacity building? It means skill development. ठीक है, तो what will happen under this? The ultra poor household that exists in rural part, they will be taught with something so that they can do at least something and, you know, make livelihood out of it. So for that, income generation program will be run, ठीक है, using returnable grants and capacity building. ठीक है, so very important, very good initiative. इसके अलावा rural tech co-lab portal, this has also been launched by NABARD. It's a digital platform for co-creation and scaling of rural focused technology. Means co-creation means it will develop new technologies as well, and along with that, scaling up of also it will be done, like whatever existing technologies are there, to scale it up, to make it to available to the rural land, to the rural masses. Apart from that, co-creation might be, you know, in integration with the state government, with any NGO or anything, but like NABARD is open to it. It has opened a rural tech co-lab portal. Co means to be with somebody else. It can be any other stakeholders, right, which will be working for the sake of the rural development. ठीक है, इसके अलावा एक निवारण portal has also been launched by NABARD. अब देखो, NABARD is doing a lot of things, right? But and any organization, even for that, any person who is doing any job, if they want to be better at it, there has to be, you know, a feedback system. Apart from that, not only to be better, but sometimes even to, you know, realize if things are going as planned or not. So similarly, what NABARD has done, NABARD is doing a lot, right, for the country, for the people, but is it actually making the impact at the grassroots level, which it is, it must do, right? So to know that, what they have done, they have made one Nivaran portal. It is a 24/7. 24/7 means all time, all days, all time. ठीक है, there is no break, there is no Sunday Monday in that, there is no holiday. 24/7 grievance redressal system for rural cooperative banks to improve governance. ठीक है, तो रूरल कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स के लिए सिस्टम बनाया. व्हाई रूरल कोऑपरेटिव बैंक्स? बिकॉज सी, NABARD, they do not directly provide finance to the farmers, right? They do it through a system, like for example, if stakeholders or anybody would want to have, they do it from a commercial bank, and NABARD finances the not only the commercial banks, like, but banks in commercial public जो भी आपके banks है, ठीक है, तो NABARD provides funds to them, and they in further they impart or they provide it to the rural people. ठीक है, तो for rural cooperative banks, a grievance redressal system has been made, so that, you know, if any problem is they are facing with the credit flow, right, so they can just they can highlight the problem over there, and they can have a nivaran means solution, they can have a solution for it. ठीक है, this is done to improve the governance. ठीक है, इसके अलावा some publications has been released. RIDF is your Rural Infrastructure Development Fund. This is by NABARD, of course. At 30 means it's like 30 years of RIDF. Basically, it's a subsidiary of NABARD which provides fund for what? Rural infrastructure development. ठीक है, so 30 years have been done. So, you know, a little bit of there was a report was released that marked about the highlights of the rural infrastructure impact that has been created because of RIDF. इसके अलावा ग्रामीण भारत महोत्सव कॉफी टेबल बुक was published, and here whatever rural enterprises and culture like what exist, what and all that was published. Beyond numbers 2025 impact report of NABARD work across credit, climate, digital and institutional ecosystems ये release हुए थे. इसके अलावा because see it was a foundation day celebration, so not only these publications were released but also some movies, some documentaries was also shown to the stakeholders or the employees over here, or maybe some guests those were invited, right? But so documentary premiere हुआ था. No need to like memorize कि documentary premiere क्या नाम है. Just for the sake of sharing, we are just sharing with you कि green roots NABARD journey through climate resilience, ठीक है, towards climate resilience. इसके अलावा पैनल डिस्कशन हैपेंड ऑन फॉस्टरिंग रूरल एंटरप्राइजेस फॉर इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ, ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे देखो, if you want to focus on this, because there was a panel discussion that was done for the inclusive growth, ठीक है, emphasize on what and entrepreneurship role in job creation and equitable development. I'm not saying that it is 100% that is something that will come in your descriptive writing. I'm just saying that you can focus a little bit on this also, because it was discussed in the panel discussion of NABARD Foundation Day. So at least here and there to understand about the entrepreneurship role in job creation, or maybe for the inclusive growth of the rural enterprises, right? So ये थोड़ा topic I would recommend that please you can read about it slightly, right? Maybe not directly, but maybe in a twisted format this question can be asked either in your English essay or in your paper 2, ठीक है. तो ऐसे you have to understand what are the things that are currently going on that can be asked in your descriptive writing. Similarly, one another question that you can prepare is towards climate resilience in the country, not specifically for NABARD, ठीक है, because rarely it has happened that NABARD is directly asked about NABARD's role in anything, right? But what you can do it, because NABARD journey towards climate resilience was premiered, right? So what you can do, you can learn more about climate resilience programs in the country, and then in that if such question comes you can beautifully integrate that how the NABARD also like worked on this. And if on the YouTube channel, I would recommend, like if only if you have time, because I do understand exam is near and you're preparing for other exam also, but if time permits and if you can find this documentary in on the YouTube channel also, because usually now what happens, whatever Foundation Day celebrated, any seminar conference that happens of RBI and NABARD, they come live in their YouTube channel also. So if that is available, you can watch that documentary, because that would help you to maybe add better data points in your answer writing if any question comes on climate resilience, ठीक है. इसके अलावा एग्जीबिशन हुआ था ट्रेडिशनल क्राफ्ट्स के, एग्रो प्रोडक्ट्स और रूरल इनोवेशन के ऊपर, ठीक है. नाउ कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट न्यूज विच इज महाराष्ट्र टू बिकम फर्स्ट स्टेट टू ग्रांट एग्रीकल्चर इक्विवेलेंट स्टेटस टू एनिमल हस्बेंड्री एक्टिविटीज, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली आपकी जो नीति आयोग की रिपोर्ट भी आई थी 2021 की, उसमें भी दिस वाज रिकमेंडेड कि लाइवस्टॉक शेयर थोड़ा इंक्रीज होना चाहिए जीडीपी में, and how that will be increased, how share will be increased when more people will participate. When more people will participate, when they would see that the government is supporting them, right? So Maharashtra cabinet ne recently they have approved this status to animal husbandry activities, and this is the first state as of now to do so. And the aim is to provide relief to the 5 lakh livestock farming families, and to boost the rural income, ठीक है. Who will be it will benefit to? So when we say animal husbandry, so it's not just constrained or restricted to cattle or buffaloes. We are talking about a dairy sector, so cattle, buffaloes, both poultry sector also, birds, ठीक है, chicken, turkey, whatever they are being reared, ठीक है, in the place, goat, sheep, and also pig farming also. तो ये सबको benefit मिला जाएगा. What sort of benefits will be given? First of all, electricity subsidy will be given. So we know that in agriculture, if people are using pumps or they're using electricity, there is subsidized rate they are being provided, ठीक है. So similarly will be done for livestock enterprises, ठीक है. Agriculture tariff जितना होता है वो ही अब livestock को भी देना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. Initially this livestock used to come at the other activity, other business or other enterprises in rural development, but now they have been made equal to the agriculture, so they would have the same benefit, ठीक है. अब कितना देना है, but ऐसा नहीं है कि like you have because the main aim of the Maharashtra government is to support the lower strata that is working in the animal husbandry sector, right? But still what it has done, it has given leverage, but it has also given some limit also, because if any farmer is quite rich, very rich, so they can afford this, right? Or whatever the rates are there. So what they have done, poultry में कितना तक का मिलेगा electricity subsidy if they have up to 25,000 broilers or 5,000 layers. Layers are those breeds of poultry which are raised to lay eggs. They are not killed for their meat. They are just there to lay their eggs. And then broilers are those breeds of poultry. Those are reared for their meat purpose. ठीक है? Broilers are not good layers. बहुत आपकी कम breeds are there, very less breeds are there which are both broiler or layer. Otherwise, some breeds they can only lay eggs. They can't produce. They don't have much meat in them, good quality meat. And then there are some breeds which have just meat them. They are not good layers. So वही आपको category है broilers or layers की. Hatcheries are what, where like your eggs are kept. 45,000 capacity वालों को electricity subsidy मिलेगी dairy के लिए 100 milk animals तक. Goat sheep, and I think 100 is also very good number, like even the rich farmers can come under this, right? Goat sheep में 500 animals, pigs में 200 animals. Like if somebody is having like this number, they do come to the rich category, right? This might even attract the upper strata people to come to animal husbandry sector, right? Maybe because usually people who are at good income source, they might not want to come to livestock, but they do come to agriculture. You might have read many news, right, that any IIT graduate or maybe any from foreign university, they come back and they do agriculture, right? So they are not just saying for the sake of doing, because they know they are going to get benefited over there. Agriculture has a lot of subsidies that are there, right? Now similar thing has been done in the livestock sector, so that even the livestock is promoted. ठीक है? So these are subsidies that will be given for electricity. Apart from that, ग्राम पंचायत tax relief भी मिलेगा, ठीक है? जो commercial charges पहले उनके लगते थे, as I said initially, it was under other commercial activities in rural part. Now that those charges will not be there. Loan interest subsidy मिलेगी, ठीक है? जैसे state की अपनी भी कोई concessional, there must be any concessional subsidy, just like किसान credit card etc. तो वैसे एनिमल हस्बेंड्री के लिए भी बनेंगी, ठीक है? सोलर सब्सिडी मिलेगी फॉर establishing solar pumps and equipments in their प्लेस, ठीक है? जस्ट लाइक एग्रीकल्चर सब्सिडी रेट्स, और कुछ एडिशनल फाइनेंशियल एलोकेशन इसके लिए दिया जाएगा, ठीक है? इकोनॉमिक सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है? 75 लाख फैमिलीज विल बी बेनिफिटेड. न्यू पीपल माइट enter this particular sector and rural financial stability will increase. Currently, if we talk about livestock, it contributes to 24% of Maharashtra agriculture income, yet it was not given the same benefit, right? So that is why the aim is to increase this percentage so that more and more profit. In fact, for the state GDP increase हो, अभी it is like agriculture, it forms 12% of state GDP. Now if livestock activities will be increased, this 12% will be increased more. देखो वैसे animal husbandry is kept as an allied of agriculture activities, but it was not given the same benefits, and that is why Maharashtra has decided for the livestock farming to have same benefits as that of agriculture, ठीक है? और ये in line किस पे है? नीति आयोग 2021 की रिकमेंडेशन आई थी that we should increase livestock share in our GDP, in our agriculture GDP. और Maharashtra, they have this like vision of having 1 trillion economy by 2028, so this might also contribute to it, ठीक है? So that was the second news. And now coming to the third one, what like efforts government has made to boost farmer income via various initiatives, and especially through digital platforms. Cold chain and market access reforms क्या है? सबसे पहले digital market access. Farmers have been provided with online marketing place where they can sell their product at better rates if they are of good quality and they are not getting good rates at the local area, right? So they have been given an online platform. Now a farmer from Uttarakhand can sell his product in Kerala if he finds good buyer over there. But how this communication is done, right? This communication is done by creating online platforms. What sort of platform? ENAM. E means electronic. NAM is National Agriculture Market. Ticket was launched in 2016, and it's a great platform. इसके अलावा what government has done, they have entered all the FPO, farmers producer organizations, which are there into ENAM also, ONDC also, open network for digital commerce, and EGEM also, government e-marketplace. All these are, you can consider them to be online markets. ठीक है, means here you have buyers also, you have sellers also. ठीक है, so farmer as a seller, he would have better rates, he would sell the product over there. ठीक है, सो इन दिस वे द इनकम हैज बीन इंक्रीज यूजिंग द डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म्स. ठीक है, ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है, डिजिटल मार्केट एक्सेस जो ईनाम है, ओएनडीसी या जीएम में इनको एंटर करने का, एक्सपैंड फार्मर्स रीच टू लार्जर बायर बेस, एंश्योरिंग फेयर प्राइसेस, द प्राइसेस दैट दे डिजर्व. ठीक है, इसके अलावा फार्मर शेयर अगर देखें, आरबीआई एक वर्किंग पेपर उन्होंने रिलीज किया था, उसमें अगर देखें, so it said, you have to understand what does it say. It says that whatever the consumer is buying from the farmers, this much percentage is actually being given to the farmer. What does it mean? For example, if any consumer or I, for example, bought any tomato for rupees 100, only rupees 33 is being actually given to farmer. ठीक है, similarly if I am buying rupees 100 onion, only 36 is rupees that is earned by farmer on that 100 rupees. सिमिलरली 37 पोटैटो में. फ्रूट्स की बात करें, हाईएस्ट आप देख सकते हो मैंगो में मिल रहा है, मतलब 100 रुपए का इफ आई एम बाइंग द मैंगो, 43 इज अर्न बाय फार्मर. ठीक है, नाउ वेयर द रेस्ट इज बीइंग spent, right? So intermediaries are a lot of there. Why this report was important, or why this paper survey was important, or you can say research was important, or study was important, whatever you want to say. It was important so that the stakeholders, here we are talking about the government, we are talking about other stakeholders that are involved in the upliftment of farmers, they can understand like what losses are we bearing in between, right? For example, if a lot of logistic loss is there, then the government can take care of that, right? If any a lot of intermediaries are there, those can be reduced so that better share can be earned by the farmer in these. ठीक है, तो इससे क्या determinant, इससे क्या होता है कि that there are multiple intermediaries are there, marketing cost might be higher. ठीक है, perishability of the products is more, so that means in this case then anybody can buy from farmer at very cheaper rate and farmer will sell at that rate. ठीक है, फिर इससे हमको क्या समझ में आता है, इससे we would understand that we have to focus a lot on post harvest management, we have to focus on more better transportation, we have to reduce the intermediaries, we have to take care of the logistics. So ये सारी चीजें भी आपकी important है. नेक्स्ट इफ वी टॉक अबाउट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर टू रिड्यूस पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट लॉसेस, तो कुछ ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी वी आर स्टिल एट द नील स्टेज. हाउएवर देयर इज अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो, बट गवर्नमेंट हैज स्टार्टेड डूइंग इट, एंड फॉर दैट दे हैव कम अप विद द स्कीम्स. ठीक है, वी विल नॉट डिस्कस इन डिटेल द स्कीम्स ओवर हियर बिकॉज यू हैव लाइक सेपरेट सेशंस दैट गो फॉर देम. ठीक है, but briefly समझते हैं because this news was important. Agriculture infrastructure fund, that was like this particular scheme was launched by the government so that the infrastructure in agriculture they can be improved. ठीक है, तो cold storage support for small and marginal farmers. Cold storage means to create such rooms where you can control the temperature. Just keep in mind the working of a refrigerator at your home, right? Because it has lower temperature than the surrounding. The products that you keep over there, the fruits and vegetables, they can be stored for longer duration. Similarly, to create such storage unit so that whatever farmer is producing, he is not that in emergency to sell it as soon as possible because of the perishability, that is the degrading of the products. They would have, if better cold storage support, then they could sell it into the market at the right time when they are getting the better price. ठीक है, till June कितना 2454 cold storage projects has been sanctioned. ठीक है, by the government. ठीक है, worth 8258 crore. इसके अलावा integrated development for horticulture. ठीक है, means जिसमें again all these things the post harvest के लिए जो सैंक्शनिंग ऑफ मनी किया गया है सो दैट द पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट लॉस कैन बी रिड्यूस. ठीक है, कितनी सब्सिडी, 35% इन जनरल एरियाज, 50% इन हिली एंड शेड्यूल्ड एरियाज. ठीक है, मींस बैकवर्ड एरियाज. ठीक है, so that was about it. Those were the news. ठीक है, quite important, even though less but quite important. ठीक है, then we have which of the following benefits are included in Maharashtra agriculture equivalent status for animal husbandry. If you read out the options, see the correct answer is actually option number D, all of the above. ठीक है, where we are also talking about panchayat taxes at agriculture rate, इंटरेस्ट रेट कंसेशन भी मिलेगा और सोलर पंप्स इक्विपमेंट में भी मिलेगा. नेक्स्ट, नाबार्ड 44th foundation day was launched, saw the launch of grip. What does grip stands for? See, in examination its full form can be asked, its function can be asked, you should be aware of that. ठीक है, so if you read the option you can pause the video and try to attempt, but option number B, yes, is the correct answer over here. Then what is Nivaran launched by NABARD in 44th foundation day? You have the following options, and the correct answer over here is internal grievance redressal for the rural cooperative banks. ठीक है, coming to which fruit has the highest farmer share in consumer rupee as per RBI's price dynamics and value chain of fruits in India? Read the option जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा पैसा मिल रहा था. So that is your mango. ठीक है, now here's a homework question कि FPO has been onboarded into which of the following digital platforms to expand their market access by the organ by the government. Okay, you have to tell, that is the homework, and these are the toppers of the last session, and I'm really glad that all of you said the right answer. Murali Krishna said the right answer, Sindhu said the right answer, then Piyush, Mehnaz, then Suresh said the right answer, then Shreyansh, we have Ghazal saying the right answer, 2025 aspiring said the right answer, Sonia, Sujit said the right answer, then Akashdeep, Anushka, Roshu, and Harish said the right answer, and Anushka, see, देखो, these videos are enough for like generic agriculture news, but you have to understand that in examination along with that reports are also asked. Schemes are very important component of ARD current affairs, so these news will definitely help you, but I would not say that these are the sole thing that would help you to clear the ARD current affair part. Reports are also there, schemes are also there, right? So you have to read that. Okay, so that is all in this video. I hope you like the session. I thank you for watching it, and you can subscribe to YouTube channel for more such videos, and you can join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of this and every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. I wish you all the very best for exam. Thank you.